All right, hello and welcome back to our review of AnoHana, the flower we saw that day, episode 3, my blind notes. Now, I think it looks like it's going to get shorter and shorter here, so we'll just go through it. All right, so Aki and Haruna, Anaru's two friends, if you can call them that, absolute dirtbags. They were absolutely horrible jerks, absolute jerks to Jinta and Anaru, causing Jinta not to return to school. Otherwise, he would have. If not for that, that was just garbage. Anaru needs to ditch those friends of hers. They are clearly a very poor role model for her. Role models, two friends, for her to be hanging out with, hanging around with, spending her time with, being influenced by, with all the time, and to be her close friends, her close pals. So, Meika needs to help reverse this one, Anaru, back to the former glory of real friends, being with real friends who are good for her, instead of those absolute dirtbags. They have such the wrong attitude, and they're on their high horse, and they think they're hot shots. Just stupid teenage years. And just they were just absolute jerks and dirtbags. So, anyhow, I didn't even realize the absence of Jinta's mother until now. So she is also revealed to be, or I assumed at this point, that she is dead. She is gone as well. It's unrelated to Menma's death, because his mother was shown in a hospital bed, and thus supposedly sick with some sort of illness. Not cool. Not cool to lose your parent when you're young. That could have even thrown Jinta through a loop, let alone Menma too. I don't know on the timing. I don't remember the timing, but those could just wreak havoc, even any time in life, really. Losing someone, not cool. Death is bad. Death is not good. So I have no idea on how she died, or from what. Perhaps it will be revealed later on, question mark. Papo saw a ghost of Menma, supposedly, while he was outside the old hangout fort, taking a whiz in the dark woods. Yeah, that would terrify the life out of anyone, seeing a glowing ghost in the forest at night, wandering around while you are alone in the woods near your old fort hangout from childhood friends, in which she died somewhere locally there. So that would be very disturbing, and pretty sure somehow would wet one's pants. I mean, good grief, you cannot underestimate how terrified one would be if we put ourselves in Papo's shoes at that moment. There wouldn't have been any pee left. No way. No way. Anyhow, Papo needed to just I botched that. Papo needed to just zip out of there to safety. That's what I wrote. Oh, that was kind of a pun. That was creepy to see a wandering ghost of Menma hovering about. But why is there a ghost of Menma? And what is it doing out in the woods, anyhow? I guess we'll have to see later the explanation. There was a great emphasis on Anaru's bad circle of friends, having a large negative influence upon her own behavior and attire, clothing choices. You become more like those who you're around. Family, friends, parents, and I guess vloggers or any social or media type thing can influence you, or educational type stuff. So there's a lot of influences. Anyhow, there was own attire, which I'll just say it again. There was a great emphasis on Anaru's bad circle of friends having a large negative influence upon her own behavior and attire, which Subroko, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, we'll just go with it. Subroko heavily disapproves of. She does not like that decline in her old pal. So now that is a good friend right there, who will call things out for your benefit rather than be silent about those things, rather than just letting it all go, just letting you decline. Being there to point things out. Hey, you've slid in this area. You've changed for the worse. And there's a certain way to go about that. There's a certain way to go about that. You want to be careful how you say certain things and communicate it, and you definitely don't want to get the wrong response, because that can easily push someone the wrong way, and the last thing you want to do is push them further down that route or anything like that. So it can be a tricky deal. So anyhow, as Jintan was eating, Meika briefly said, "Poor crabs." And I remember that was such a funny and cute moment of Menma. It was just like a 1 or 2 second scene, I think, and it was just beyond adorable. I'd like to see that scene again, to be honest. They were at the old fort, and they were all cooking different things, and I think Jinta or Papa was at the grill, at the mobile grill, and cooking crab. And then there was just that one little scene. Anaru was like, "Poor crabs." It was just so cute. I barely remember it, but I do remember it happened. But I need to see that again. That was really cute. So that was, if there was a favorite scene, that was probably my favorite scene. Let me know your favorite scene. Anyhow, we're continuing though. There was pretty much a cliffhanger ending, and that's always a good thing in anime. It's always a good thing when in the writing you can have it cut at these huge build-up moments, and cliffhanger it. That totally motivates one to go check out the next episode. There's been worlds of different anime like that for me. Steins Gate. And many more. So anyhow, however, wait, no. So others can indeed see Menma as I speculated prior. However, from what we had seen with Papo's perspective, the ghost of Menma did seem to be a very different one than what we saw with Jinta. With Jinta imagining Menma. So, thus, I have no idea what to expect, but I suppose Jinta's imagination of Meika is way different than the ghost version of Menma. And supposedly, Yukiatsu has already met with the ghost version before he arrived to them and joined them at the old fort hangout. So, like, what is going on? We got to piece this together. So, I don't know. But now the gang is all back together and they're enjoying their time more and improving their lives thanks to Menma. She is so central to the plot. You can really pick up on things in anime. And some things just fly over your head. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. And if you react too much, you can enter a zombie state, so don't do that. It's not worth it. Anyhow, thanks, Minna. Central to the plot, and her wish is so central to the plot too, but it's hidden from us. It's the golden plot nugget. I suspect Menma is so central, her wish is so central, and that her death, the complete picture of her death will be revealed in the final episode of AnoHana, the flower we saw that day. So that is my review of episode 3 of AnoHana, a beautiful anime. And next time is episode 4, which appears to be even shorter than this one. So, but we'll try and see how much we can stretch her out. We did pretty good with this one, despite how short this was. So, I guess I took good notes. All right, so I guess let me know your favorite episode or moment of this episode. You know mine. What did I say? Where was it? Oh, I think it was Papo being in the woods. That's just funny. That and Menma saying pork crabs. It was just so, I didn't know how to explain it. It was just such a moment. It was like nothing, and yet it was a moment. I like that. Definitely go check out that scene. I need to see that scene again. That was just funny. Funny and adorable. So anyhow, I will see you up ahead for episode 4 of my review on AnoHana with my blind notes. Luckily, I have my blind notes on AnoHana plus another anime, and then I want to do more reviews, more full reviews, more episodic reviews like this, and I want to do analysis type stuff and all sorts of different things. So anyhow, I will see you up ahead. Thanks for watching, and take her cool.